Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Oh, hi guys, Dan Giano here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Pharrell's album Girl. Don't know what girl he's talking about, but I bet she's fucking fit. This album starts off with a great track, great single, Marilyn Monroe. Now I hear that Hans Zimmer arranged the strings for this album, for that track rather, and Hans has been involved, as you all know, in many big film scores, namely the Batman films, Amazing Spider-Man, among many, many others. So to have him arrange strings for your track is fantastic, and Pharrell bosses it on this song. Catchy tune, about Marilyn Monroe, about birds, lots and lots of skirt. What can he do? What can go wrong? Nothing can go wrong. Great track, great starter for the album. Goes on to Brand New featuring Justin Timberlake. I feel like it's one of the stronger songs on the album actually. You know, it's a great punching track. I like the kind of falsetto vocals on it. And yeah, again, really strong, really poppy, great album track. You know, he knows what he's doing with this. On to Hunter following that. And again, strong song, kind of like a 70s type vibe on this track. But I'm into it, definitely. I like it a lot. Now, the next song, Gush, is sort of like... do you guys remember the Neptunes with Pharrell and Chad Hugo? If you don't, you should check them out, look at the discography. They produced many hits that you would not believe they produced. For like Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears, Gwen Stefani back in the day. But the track Gush is kind of like these sorts of tracks, this sort of idea. And yeah, really good track. You know, leads on to lead single Happy, which, you know, we all know this track. Massive tune this year. Perhaps too big, a lot of people would say. Bit annoying, perhaps, but you know, I still like it. Great track. The next track is a duet with Miley Cyrus. Enough said, really. Following that, you got a track with Daft Punk. Which, you know, Pharrell did a few tracks with Daft Punk on the last album, Random Access Memories, namely the massive Get Lucky and the not so massive Lose Yourself to Dance, which I'm sure made both parties very rich. Well, this song is kind of one of my weaker songs on the album. You know, Daft Punk contributing vocals, the weird sort of vocal sounds. I think it sort of lets the album down as a whole and makes it a bit less cohesive. But, you know, still good. Lost Queen, great track after that. Brings it back into it. Not much I can say about that. It's quite minimalist. And then you've got a hidden track, Freak, featuring JoJo. Now, JoJo is one of these girls that, you know, turn of the century, we heard a bit about when she was a young girl, maybe 13, 14 at the time. And she was bringing out, you know, a string of hits. And we haven't heard much from her since, apart from, I think she was stalked by a couple of fellas once. They got reprimanded for it, so every cloud, that's good. Stalkers, but they got done for it, so yeah, on to the next track. Following this, we've got I Know Who You Are, featuring Alicia Keys. It's a bit of a sort of a scar-y song, you know. And I'm quite a fan of ska. You know, being from Manchester, we've always had a thriving ska scene, you know, so Dan Giano approves. Following that, we've got It Girl, you know. Again, it's about sex, so what more? So yeah, all in all, I'll give this album a solid 8 out of 10. It's a great pop album. You know, some really big standout moments on it, and I got to give kudos to Pharrell really, because we thought that, you know, he hit the crest of his career with his productions with the Neptunes, and you know, with NERD and some of the previous stuff he performed on. And there'd be nothing wrong with that. It'd be still a great career, but with this album, it's kind of a second coming. And you know, I think Daft Punk, that single Get Lucky last year, has facilitated that. But he's smashing it at the moment. You know, I mean, what, 3 singles off the album, and they've all been massive. So yeah, good luck to him. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what you see and you want to see more reviews, please hit the like button, subscribe, and everything else. Leave a comment telling me what you want to see next reviewed, and stick around for more movies, music, and video game reviews. Take care, Dan Giano here. Bye bye.